Hello, pull of us. Welcome back to HDID. On today's episode, we're having Caesar Chandigarh the Scorpion versus Iron Kazibwe Grim Reaper on a rest of 7 match. Comment section, just to microphones. Tầm nhìn cho tôi không cho cái rất cần như gì nó nắm phải nào được không tôi lo cái gì cứ sự bạn đó ở trong bây giờ không được có số gì你是你啥有的三个人都不要我给的玩的咋的你说这才这个这个吧my contract. Like to give each other the best game to friends who like to get the best out of each other, donning black. The black deer. It is Ian on the verge of winning a second, and yes, it is Ian that leads Ian to up against Caesar. And there comes the break of frame number 3. I'm not the best speed of the ball. And he does close the table play. The yellows now look at the yellow that is leftwards of them all. When portable to the corner pocket bottom left, the cue ball is played into the balls that are tied up together. He wants to split them open. He plays the cue ball into the balls, but not even open enough. He has used very fast time. There we are. With the same intention, perhaps. Port the yellow, closes the cue ball, play the cue ball into one of the yellows or the red to split the yellows open. Place the cue ball into the red, splits the yellows a little bit more open. There would be problem yellow of them 3 left on the table. Is the one that is close to black part as well. If cue ball is manipulated well, it is portable to the corner pocket bottom right, and he seems to be doing exactly so. The roll of the yellow is looking up to the center pocket right with a little bit of top spin. Yellow, white following yellow gives him white for the last one. And like I said before, portable to the corner pocket bottom right. He may need to play the cue ball into the black to create space to put it in the side of the table. He plays it into the black. Cue ball is, however, so close to the black for Caesar's liking. Now he's contemplating a sharp cut of the black, maybe to play it off red, try and put it to the corner pocket, just like that. Beautiful cueing from the Scorpion. What? A frame 1 by break and finish. Every mind. Just imagine if you took a screenshot of the frames that just finished right after the break. Then you took another screenshot that could disorganize you in terms of the mindset if you are his opponent. Be reminded, it is Ian still in the lead. Both of these players do need these tournaments like this. By the way, it is 16 players, and they will winners prizes. Yeah, it's not as much money, it is $300 US. Divide by 2, 150 for number 2, divide by 2, 75 for number 3, divide by 2, just around $38 for number 4 of the 16 players. Also, just to win the money, but also to get these players ready for bigger pumps that normally are coming up. He has a relatively difficult breed season. Ensuring that it will not be a problem anyways. Well, leave the top spin cue ball bouncing off the top cushion. Once the cue ball as close as possible to the red, perhaps he wants a roll of the red to the corner pocket bottom right. He may tap it with a little bit of backspin such that cue ball is natural enough for black to the center pocket right. He aims and taps and misses. If Ian wins this match, it will be the third time this year that he will be defeating Caesar. And the 2 times prior are comps that he both won. One was in the match, perhaps in the month of April, a comp that was organized in the city of Entebbe near Uganda's international airport. This is the 6th time they are facing off. And these 2 players, by the way, have won. Even if Killarney would have intended him, it's just impossible with that kind of breach to foul. So the shot was very legal. And Ian, he has a very little left hand. The frame looks even sweeter. Set. The Ugandans, including these 2, then Hazard, Joseph Cassos, as well as Ibrahim Sejemba. And all of them, frame number 5 is now poised in favor of Ian. Or no, should have played the cue ball with more right spin such that it bounces off the right cushion such that it's played in space. Even on Ugandan side, he has a point to prove. Yes, he does have a point to prove because these guys have taken him down by both Hazard and Kasozi. A 32-man comp that was organized at Roxbury on Uganda's Independence Day. The Independence compete was called. Won by Hazard. Caesar was defeated by Paul Kalema. Then he went to South Africa to participate in the Ultimate Pool Championship, his worst ever international outing in my opinion, losing out in both of his lives too. The first round also losing a money match against Ethan, returning to the country participating in the comp in Bali just last Sunday, losing out in the final to Dog City. Just chance to try and right the wrongs by winning this one, but it's still a long way to go. Though in frame number 5 in the match against Ian, he's having yet another clearance in yet another frame, putting yet another black and gaining us. And then me, looks like a void break this one. Black has not been ported, black remains on the umpire, of course, a female player as well as a young player, Valeria Crush is the player. She's always back to watch pool and as well play pool. She's called Valeria Crush, she's at the venue, as well as Rukia's younger sister, Rashida Motesi, who is as well at the venue. She's a very good friend with Ian and will definitely be rooting for an Ian victory of the black. Even Francis Nkoko. This shot has to be played with very minimal power. And if cue ball has to bounce off the cushion, power was very minimal, having drag effect of the cue ball. The rest is a formality. Hello! Yeah. Ian consider 3 and Sizzler Chandiga 3. Open it up. And there is the chance. There is the scotch on the break by Caesar. There is the big chance for Ian to regain the lead that he last had when the match around, not just in the country, but as well abroad in the country. He has won 7 comps. Second only did win that international match against Ishmael Mtheto in Tanzania, though he did lose it when he played the shot well, attempting to even more open, moves the keyboard towards the position where he can put either of the 2 yellows parts of respective corner pockets, wanting now to play 1 yellow into another, porting eye connection. Oops, playing backspin, even better. Here he plays and pots, and plays the keyboard with pinpoint accuracy. The straight line allows him now to play his backspin. It has to be a big backspin for keyboard to be accurate. Big backspin, pinpoint accuracy once again from Ian Kazare, trying to take down his friend, trying to defeat Silla for the 3rd time in this year. Ian 4 and Caesar. He wants to utilize the breaks He has been winning, and the breaking front, he gets to put both yellow and red and leaves the cue ball on the bobbed, which is very critical. Not have a seat for yourself, you can only watch while standing. Just in case you're too far away, keep yourself under the duty now is that yes, it is what? 20 minutes to 9 p.m. East African time, 20 minutes to 8 p.m. Southern African time. There is live Premier League action in here. But pretty much about 95% of the viewers, because they would be relatively bad of all. Now 3 reds left on the table is the one close to the center pocket right, which is the one he'll be having in mind, maybe when playing this next shot, or they would be next after this. The backspin is beautiful, but maybe a little bit at the left and top, left, top, and in space. Get it for queuing once again from the Scorpion. Again, cue ball has to be played off the top and left cushion, top, left, once again. Poetry in motion from the Scorpion. The roll of the black to the corner pocket bottom right will be a formality. This is a Chandigarh for the sportsmen who play with the left, either left hand, left leg. They make it look even more special. It is 3 very special left-handers in the Ugandan Pro scene. Ian is one of them, Banika Mansour is the other. And in the ladies category, Rita. All left-handers, all very special, in very special kind of ways. This one is a very special kind of frame. The Scorpion clearly on the verge of regaining the lead of what is now becoming the most competitive match of the tournament. Maybe he was right not to be so happy with himself. Come to pass, he's in trouble. He doesn't find the yellow. He finds he could be losing yet another advantage, particularly for pool. One day I wish I will. There's some good pool being played. There's also a county league, yeah? In Kenya, I wish I get myself one day there. Alex Mbingana, your support is from Botswana, asking about the race. The race, Alex, is Seven Joseph Wazeza. You are watching. Thank you very much. William Dick, pretty finishable frame. Ian is too good not to finish this one. 4 reds to go. The one is looking at the center pocket. It's in. He has left a cut between the frozen red against the cushion and the cue ball, such that when he puts against he plays with the red, if have the cue ball bounce off the cushion, he wants to put next to the red that is crossed to black. Just like that, the rest is F. And there it is. Yep. Fighting like a tiger, giving himself a chance as good as he can and winning yet another frame. He leads by 5 frames. High to you. Yeah, breaks big again. But it is a dry break and he's very decent. The rest of the frames, even to stand the chance of taking down Ian, who needs to win 1. There we go. Bottom right is the one that he'll be playing next. Cue ball off to cushions. He moves it towards the end where he can put with some kind of comfort the arrow that is close to the center pocket left. I don't know why he's seemingly not satisfied with the kind of shot he'll just played. In my opinion, it is okay. And it is very okay. He needs one more big shot. To retraces, perhaps to play a big backspin, have the cue ball move towards the top end of the table where he would put black to the center pocket, maybe simply play the cue ball off the cushion such that he can roll black to the corner pocket where he's having his body. Goes for the big backspin and plays with precision and fitness. And now seems to be enjoying the lion's share of the fans because, yes, Dog City is the second player already in the semi-finals and will be taking one. The winner between Mansour and the just around the black spot and rendering his chance. So there he goes. There he goes again, where the yellow is. Just where the yellow is. The rest it's also between Computer and Mansour. It is 5-5 between Caesar and Ian. Ian is just about to take the 6th. How many threads in this match have been won? Boy, the one visits of the table sometimes after utilizing a bad break from the off-net. Ian
It is preset by
because these two players have made me accustomed that each one of them that steps on the table finishes their own going into the semi-finals, and who of them will be going home. But first, Caesar must win this one. There is for Kilian's Ian can only wait and hope and pray. And I think his prayer has come as well as here comes Ian. Where the two remaining reds are. What a quarter-final victim we lost out to. Was that the eventual winner, Dog City, last Friday was first play one yellow into another by connection and plays both yellows in the same shot, and the only has to break the snooker. Poetry in motion once again from Ian. By Ian trying to take down his friend. I think she's okay. Maybe very the corner pocket top left. Here comes and shoots, looks off. Oops. It is what today. They are going to corner pocket. And it is potted. For the fact that the guy that is taking one Ian, you think that it will be a very painful frame lost by Ian. You don't see Caesar allowing him back. Both reds potted to the center pocket right. This one simply tapping it with. That was close. That was close. At the end of the day, the match decided into a decider. Even he ends and hits them big. He gets to make one ball. The ball is yellow. The match and win it by winning the decider by break and finish. Yes, he gets to cross the table. The score being manipulated between the reds and black, moving it towards the right end of the table. Just like that. It was more precision for him to manipulate cue ball towards the top end of the table. How good? Not good enough. Not good enough. He seems to have the around the red. The curve is on. He does find the yellow. And what fits? Now, how about that? Well, what's going to be the turning point of the match? How about that? One of the best shots in the match. Not only how good it is, not only the skill applied, but how effective it is. For the fact it is getting him an opportunity to win the Caesar has not only found his yellow, I must the cube around, but has also potted it, and yet Caesar misses. I'm not so certain that was the intention. Maybe he has just played as good as he really. Give it up! Off cushion, off yellow, and in. The chance to take on Ibrahim Kanja in the semi-finals. Ian is on the verge of taking pounds into the center pocket right. That's why Ian would want not to give Caesar any other chance to play. This one he must get right. Rain rally to have the cube bounce off the cushion. But must be on target first. Dear viewers, I'm very sorry for some of you who did lose your video signal. I got an internet glitch.